This roulette strategy could change the game. It's called Follow the Magnet and it's presented to us by Lucky Gerald 21. Now, I think that this is originally going to look more complicated than it is, so stay with me. I think couple of tries with this and you'll see that it's not that complicated. We are going to be using the roulette wheel to place our bets, and we've got a Fibonacci style progression, but there's a little bit more to it than that. Just a quick reminder, we've got a $1,000 bankroll. I think I can jump in straight away, actually. So first of all, we set our neighbors to 5, okay? And we're going to follow the Fibonacci sequence and follow the last winning number, which was number 2. Okay, follow the magnet means follow the winner, basically, on the wheel. So $1 on number 2. Now, what's going to happen is if we lose this, we follow the Fibonacci sequence within our bet. So we go 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, etc. But this increases to 6, then 7, then 8, then it gets reset back down to 5. You'll see what I mean in a moment. That looks like it's pretty close. Straight into a repeater. That's nice. Actually, I need my stats open, don't I? $25 straight away. And that is exactly where... Actually, I'll put it on properly, just so we know what's going on. So we reset 5, and then we put $1 on 2. And its neighbours. So we have a total bet of $11. That's as good as it can get in terms of the start. Which is a bit... You know what happens normally? If we get off to a cracking start, we normally get off to a bad ending, but I'll take the win. So with a winner, you reset back down. Neighbours by 5 and reset the Fibonacci sequence. Okay, that's nowhere near, so we can crack on and I'll show you what happens here. So that was a loser. We increase this to 6, so we increase it by 2 numbers essentially. And what was the number? 10. And now we have a $13 bet. So this is where the original Fibonacci neighbours starts, doesn't it? At 13 numbers. You change that neighbours to 6. That one number there, 6 to the left, 6 to the right. So what's really interesting here is we have the first bet is higher risk because it's not got as much coverage. How's that going? Nowhere near again. I will finish my sentence, but I just want to get the bet on the table. So we increase this to 7. And it's 2. In the Fibonacci sequence, we go 1, 1, 2, 3. Have I lost 2? Yeah. That's 1, 1. Yeah, almost forgot the Fibonacci sequence there. 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21, 34. So, but this spin, we have 15 numbers covered. That's not one of them, though. So let's get our bet on the table. So we move this to 8, and this goes to 3. That's a $51 bet. So we follow the Fibonacci sequence in terms of betting progression, increase our coverage on every loss until you get to 8. What's scary about this is if we lose, that goes back down to 5. But our Fibonacci sequence continues. We want this near 17. Ooh, yeah, I think it got back. Do we get back into session profit? We do. Let's get the bet on. So we reduce this back down to 5. And we reset to 1 on the Fibonacci sequence. Okay? Every winner, you reset. Quickly glancing at the numbers, every single one of them should be putting us into session profit until that end 8. So we go 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm talking about the neighbours. And if we hit that last bet, that'll be the last bet that we can put on the board. I don't think that gets us straight back to session profit. But I think you'll just be super happy that you've hit it and got your money back. Hopefully we don't get to that point. Right, so this is going to 6, and I'm on that second one. So after a while, this is pretty easy because you know, right, it's 5 and 1, 6 and 1, 7 and 2, 8 and 3, Then we reset back round. 5 and 5, 6 and 8. I hope we don't get that far in the progression. We probably will at some point. But you basically follow the Fibonacci sequence, betting in your head, and increase these neighbor bets as you lose. Right, let's do that now. So that was our second one. We're going to increase this to 7, and we're going to put $2 on 30. Yeah, so it's an interesting one for sure, because standard Fibonacci sequence is 13 numbers every single spin. Or, well, Fibonacci neighbors. If you're playing Fibonacci dozens, obviously it's 12 numbers every spin. But here we have 11, then we have 13, then we have 15, then we have 17. So for 2 of those progressions, you have a higher probability to win. Ah, we wanted 20 last time. Okay. So that was 2. So we move this to 8, and we go to 3. And now we're on a $51 bet. You'll see, even on the next bet, this only goes to $55. But we're covering far less numbers. So there's more profit. Our bet only increases by $4, but our probability of losing has increased. Is that close? That looks pretty close to me. Okay, we won. We can reset this to 5, and we'll have $1 on 16. So at the minute, looking at these stats, we are hitting that last big one, aren't we? When I say last big one, I mean big coverage. So this one has been the 8 numbers covered. This has been 8 numbers with $3 on. So we went from 25, eventually hit, went to 28. So then 28, eventually hit, went to 31. So it's not big profit if you hit that one. You want to hit the early ones, don't you? That looks good though. There you go. That's your big money. Let's get the bet back on the table. $1 on 14. So we're 10 spins in, $56 in profit. Now, I'm obviously glad that we've not gone bust, but I think we've been hitting the worst winners in this progression. Obviously, the first one is fantastic. $25 profit, thanks very much. But the other ones are slowing us down a little bit. Right, so we move this to 6, and we go the second one. And now we're at that $13 bet that you would originally be. Oh, there's like a bat in my house, like a moth. I'm gonna have to open the door so it can get out. After this spin, I'll put the bet on. I'm gonna run out. It's humongous. It's right above me. I'm a bit scared. I don't know if it's freaking me out. That's not a winner, right? I'm gonna put this on and open the door. Move that to 7. That goes to 2. I'll be right back. This needs to get out this room quick. I don't know where it's gone. I can't see it. It's actually huge. That's going to throw me off my progressions now. I know 23 is good, though. I mean, I know 24 is good, is what I'm going to say. It was near 23. Quickly get this down and we'll see what's gone on. So $1 on 24. How did that look for our stats? So we're at 56 and now we're at 74. So that was quite nice. That was a nice little hit. What were we on? Were we on neighbours by 7? So did we have 15 numbers covered? I'm scared it's going to land on me and eat me. Oh, I think it's under the table. The things I do for this roulette tournament, I'm not stopping. $1 on 11.
What is more, the exchange will take a place. Thank you for participating.
Why won't it get out the room?
Slowly spinning bags are closed. Time for the deal
I
exchange.
don't want to stop because I want to see how this strategy does. But I also don't want to be eaten alive by this big moth thing. Is that close
Lucky
enough?
numbers 5
It
and 1 at
is.
the intersection. Low and odd number compliments to winners. Thank you for playing and thank you for this
All right,
round.
we'll go again.
Boy, last
Reset
chance
this
to
to
win.
5 and $1 on 5 and its neighbors. So what's really good about that is the the profit is bigger because our last bet was only $11, whereas normally with the Fibonacci sequence, our first bet is 13. I know it's not huge, but we made another $2 profit because our last bet was $11. If we were doing the original Fibonacci sequence, our last bet would have been $11. Get back round. That looks good. We'll take these quick, fast wins.
Congratulations to winners. Thank you for this round. And thank you so much
Okay.
for playing. We hope to
Now we're on
see you again.
33.
Best of best. Good luck. I wish you all the best.
Stats have flown up. So here we were just sort of staying in the game. But I think, and Lucky Gerald 21, I'd be interested to find out. I'm assuming that that is the idea of this, is to just try and get a win. Increase your probabilities, get a win. I mean, increase your probabilities of winning because your board coverage has increased. So increase your probabilities, get a win, and then go again. And hopefully then hit this look.
Putting numbers right now represent the zero low and
Okie
odd
dokie,
number
that's a
compliments
loser.
to
So we're going
winners.
to
Thank you
increase
for
this
this
to
round.
neighbors by 6
You
and put a
won
dollar
$10.
on
Congratulations
number
to winners.
7.
Best place your best.
We're on
Good
that
luck.
second one.
So it's a red number, black, red, black. Let's see which color will
I
win
don't know. I
tonight.
don't know if it's still in the room or if it's gone.
No, it's
Spiders and
still
stuff, I
there.
don't mind because they're pretty slow. Put them on a piece of paper and get rid of them, but this is like flying around, making a fair bit of noise. Right, I want this to get near 7, which it's trying to. Oh, I went straight back into 7. Nice.
Zero low and odd number. Second tower to this number.
Okay.
Congratulations to winners. Thank you for this round and thank you so much for playing with us. Thank you, Mary.
5 in the neighbours
Thank you so much for
and
playing.
a dollar on 7.
Best your best. Good luck. I wish you all the best. Time is yours.
Tell you what, that has been a nice lucky streak. Oh, look at these stats though. 8 wins, 10 losses. That is too lucky.
Best work, Liz. Good luck to you.
What's the most numbers? So 8 and the neighbours is 17. So we are never, ever, no matter what bet we're on, we are never a favourite to win the spin.
Winning numbers 24 black alpha tiers 24
24.
red open number. Congratulations to winners. Thank you for this round and thank you so much for
Increase
playing.
that and
Ladies
get
and gentlemen,
24 on.
thank you for this round. Best place your best. Wish you all the best. Good luck
Yeah,
to
so
you.
let's just pretend we were playing.
Best from last year to win
Let's just pretend that this was neighbours by 8 every single spin. That would be 17 numbers covered, which is still less than a 50% chance of winning. But we're not. Sometimes we're only playing 11 numbers, aren't we? This time we're playing 13 numbers. Can it get back round? It
winning
can.
numbers 14 right now.
Nice.
Bright low and even number.
Just.
Congratulations to winners. Thank you for this round and thank you so much for playing with us.
Let's reset this to 5 and put a dollar on
Best place your
14.
best. Wish you all the best. Good luck to you.
So we're 20 spins in.
So final seconds to
Following
win.
the magnet seems to be working.
Best work, Liz. Good luck to you.
What do you guys think? We're halfway through. I think this does have potential to have a terrible session. We've not got a lot of progressions. We've only got 8. Terrible progression, terrible bad luck, and you go home feeling like this is the worst strategy in the
Numbers
world.
24 black now from tiers
But
2 low and odd
if you go on a bit of
compliments.
a run like we are now, it feels really good. I mean, I guess you could say that about basically every roulette strategy out there, but I do like the concept. And Lucky Gerald 21 said in his description that it was inspired by the Fibonacci neighbors, but he wanted to sort of play around with it. Has he made it overcomplicated? I don't think it's that complicated. I've managed to play it whilst a massive moth type bat has been around my head. I don't think I've messed it up. So if I can do it whilst that's going on, then it can't be that complicated. Right. Let's get this to 7. And this goes to 2 this time. So the scary one is if you miss the neighbours by 8, you follow the Fibonacci sequence in terms of your bet progression. So it goes from 3 to 5, but your neighbours come back down to 5. So you go from covering 17 numbers to then covering 11 numbers. If you can hit that one, you're absolutely laughing. But you probably just want to get a hit, and you might just... Where's that? Just got it. Right, we can reset. So let's go back down to 5 and $1.17. I think that was... Yeah, we just got that one, but that's fantastic. Right, 23 spins in, $153 in profit. I mean, if we can hit some early wins in this sequence, we can fly up here. As long as we just don't go bust, that's the main thing. That is the beauty of the Fibonacci sequence, though. Oh, I wanted to, it just crept away. I think that was right on the cusp of where we wanted it to be. Now we're on 32. It's a little bit further away than I actually thought. Even on this, it wouldn't have won. I do feel like this is the perfect betting progression for what's going on. Whilst you're increasing your bets, whilst you're increasing your coverage, increasing your bets in the amount, the same way that the Fibonacci sequence does. Let's get the bets on. 7, and then this goes to 2. Because you don't want a double. A D'Alembert style where you just go up 1 unit each time. In the early days would be fine, but that's what the Fibonacci sequence does anyway. It sort of goes 1, 1, 2, 3, doesn't it? But then when you have to sort of go from 3 to 5, from 5 to 8 to get your money back. Forgot what number I'm on here. 31. That looks like it should be in. Yeah. So this can reset to 5, and our bet can reset to 1. So we were at 153, and now we're at 171. So what's that? $18 profit in that progression. That 7 seems to have come in quite a lot. I'm talking about when we've got 15 numbers covered. So we want this near 16. That is it getting round? I was about to say that's nowhere near, but it came straight back round. This score's looking good. Right, we stay on 5 and we put $1 on 10. 27 spins. Got 10 left. I've only got 8 progressions, so this can still fall apart. If I'm back at base level by around 33, 34 spins, I'll feel much more confident in this strategy. That looks... Oh, did that do the opposite effect? Oh, no, we got it. Right, now we're going for number 1. Do you know what? Could I even say it? I'm going to say it. And it's bound to happen now that I've said it. But I am surprised that we haven't had to go 5, 6, 7, 8, then come back down to 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm sure that should happen in 37 spins. Because that's that. lose 5, 6, 7, 8. That's only lose 4, and then you're on that situation.
Winning numbers wins for red now from tier
That
6.
wasn't far off, you know.
Number. Congratulations to winners. Thank you for this random.
Okay, we go to 6, and we go to 23.
Thank you so much. You're more than welcome to place your bets. Good luck to you.
But I think if when you go from the 8,
Time spin. Good luck.
move your neighbours back down to 5, and then hit, that is big profit.
Number
But
one.
obviously, the probabilities of that happening are far smaller than if you had your neighbours by 8. You can't see this moth.
Winning numbers is
Just got away.
nice, high, and even number. Congratulations to winners. Thank you for this random. Thank you so much for playing.
So this goes to 7, and this goes to 2 now.
Place your bets. Good luck.
Here we go.
So,
30 spins in.
spin. I wish you good luck.
So after we finish this roulette strategy, after we finish this roulette tournament, I have learned a lot from it. And one of the main things that I've learned is about the number of spins. And I'm sort of going to go back to basics in terms of profit target. No.
Numbers wins for reds now from tier
It
6.
looked like it was going to do it, and then it moved away. That's one number away, I think.
This round. Base CD7 goes on
So that was 2. We're going to go for 3
Place your bets. Good luck. I wish you all the best. Newcomers led
on
0 down
23.
23. Welcome to Magic Winners. How are you?
Yes, that was one number away, wasn't it?
So good luck. Let's
We were
place
only
your
on
bets.
neighbours by 7 that time, so 23 didn't hit.
Never bets. Good luck to you.
Yeah, so if this wasn't in a roulette tournament, that'd have been a great time to walk away. 2-2-1. Yeah, 196 I would have probably left as well.
Winning
Right, I told you I was
numbers
surprised it wouldn't happen. It's about to happen now.
number. Congratulations
So
to
we are
winners.
going to move this back down to 5 and put $5 on.
Please place your bets. Wish you all the best. Good luck to you.
This is where the scary bit is. Because of the amount of money that we've made so far,
Good luck spin time.
I don't want to go back down to 11 numbers. I just want to hit a winner. So you might want to change this to just keep at those higher neighbour bets to try and hit a winner, because I don't want big money. I just want to hit a winner. I just want to stop my progression. Oh, I got away again. It was so close and it just moved away. Right.
Congratulations to winners. Thank you for this round and thank you so much for playing.
That goes to
Number 1
6.
CD7 goes on winners. Thank you
And
so
this
much
goes
for
to 8.
place your bets. I wish you all the best. Good luck to you. Final
Right, we
spin.
need to hit this. Otherwise, it's going to finish in the red. And that'll annoy me so much. We're 33 spins in. Something happens with these roulette tournaments. The final spins, they just collapse. That's nowhere near.
Winning numbers is the right now from the zero low and even number. Congratulations to winners. Thank you for this round and thank you so much for playing.
What was that?
CD Neticio
So
goes on winners.
13. This moves.
Good luck to
We go 13 here.
last seconds. Let's bet a spin.
No. Stop doing this to me. We're now on minus 43. This had a
Never bets.
chance.
Good luck.
This had a chance of actually getting to the top 8. It's this last streak. I need to hit this. Go on. I
Winning
got
numbers
it.
one right now for flies low and odd number. Congratulations to
Okay.
winners. Thank you so
Feeling
much for
much better
playing.
now.
You take your last year.
What was that, number 1?
Place your bets. Wish you all the best. Good luck.
We reset.
Last seconds.
That was getting scary, wasn't it? We started losing. Was that the 7? Again, was that the neighbours by 7 that just caught it for us? Seems to be the magic one in this session. How many spins have we got left? 30. That was 35. We've got 2 more spins.
Winning numbers for black now from Zunda City low and even number. That's the hot number. Congratulations to
So we move that to 6, and this just stays at $1. I think that this has a chance, and I actually enjoyed playing that. Is it better than the Fibonacci Neighbours standard? Maybe. It'd be really interesting to have run the numbers of just 13 neighbours by 13 follow the winner and see what the score would have been. If anyone can do that for me in the comment section, that would be much appreciated. But it was fun for sure, and it was an interesting take. Can we get another winner? Finished on a nice little winner at the end. That could give it all the chance to get into the top 8. Okay, so we have finished 15 wins, 22 losses, so that's 37 spins, and we finished on 242. Nice grind up, and obviously right at the end we were struggling. We needed to hit that. We fortunately did. I like that. Lucky Gerald 21. Follow the magnet. Thanks for that. Interesting take. Let me know your thoughts, and I'll see you in the next video.